my mom, she likes to play these games where to see if like you really mean what you say. She was like, what do you want to be? And she was asking all the kids. And then I said, I want to be an artist. And she was like, you don't know what kind of artist? Like, you don't know how to sing. And I had already been singing at the time. And I was like, yes, I do. Oops, I did it again.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're joined by 3-time Latin Grammy-nominated artist and incredible actress, Leslie Grace. Hi Leslie, thank you so much for being here with us.
Hi, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Of course. How are you? Where are you at right now? Are you in New York?
I'm currently in LA. I'm in my home in LA and, staying safe like everyone else, hopefully. And just trying to do as much work from here, which has actually been really great. It's been really nice.
I mean, you have a lot happening right now and a lot happening this year. So I want to dive into everything, but let's first start with music. So you have a new single coming out, the Latin classic Conga. What made you want to recreate this, with a whole new sound on it? And tell me a little bit about the collaboration behind it.
Oh man, it has been incredible recreating this classic. Obviously, it's been a major feat. I mean, you can imagine it's a song that we all know and I personally grew up with. So when the idea was proposed, it was originally proposed by our Bacardi team. And they wanted to do, a partnership, a collaboration with the brand, which I was totally for. And we were totally aligned because I'm Dominican and Bacardi rum is, everything Caribbean. So my parents were like, yes, bring on the mojitos.
Let's do it.
But we were so excited to hear that they really wanted to recreate Conga. And then they had a plan to bring 3 creatives that, had never worked together before. And in this case, it was myself, Boy Wanda, who's incredible, an incredible producer, and Meek Mill, who's just a genius. So I was all in. I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. We want to do it justice. So we're going to take our time with this, but we're going to make it the best remake that we can.
How did you know when it was ready to go out into the world, when you were finished with it? What did that look like? How'd you know?
Oh man, we worked on this for months. And what a lot of people won't know from seeing the final product and seeing the video, which is incredible. We actually had plans. We had started this pre-COVID and had planned to release it before end of year of 2020. And so then everything changed. So a lot of the track on my end was already recorded. Meek Mill hadn't jumped on yet, but we were almost finalizing the track by the time COVID came around. So once we were all in our homes, we were like, well, I guess we got extra time because there's no way we're going to shoot this now. In any Caribbean setting. So let's take our time to make this track the best track that we possibly can. And I figured out how to vocal engineer at home, which was
wow. Yeah.
I had fun doing that while working on this project and then sending Boy Wanda different structures of the track as I was writing. And then Meek flew in his vocals technology, so we worked it out. But after lots of approval from Emilio and Gloria and all of the team, we started to feel it all come together. And I don't know how to tell you when it was. I think Meek's part was the last part that was added to the track, along with some extra sounds. And that's when we knew. Yeah.
So now I also want to talk about you're shooting the highly anticipated film In the Heights.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about that project. And also, as a cold natured person, you guys are shooting in New York, right? Have you guys already shot the full film?
Yeah. So that's another one that we shot literally not last summer, but the summer before, summer of 2018.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is 2019.
Yes. Summer of 2019, best summer of my life, best summer of all of our lives, most definitely. You guys will not be disappointed. The wait will be worth it. And it was incredible. It was incredible for me personally because I'm from New York, and there were so many full circle moments for all of us. But for me in particular, the role of Nina Rosario was so close to home. She's the first of her, family to leave her neighborhood and go to somewhere that, nobody has even thought of for themselves, from Washington Heights to Stanford, and like has to feel the pressure of like, you're the one that made it out. Come on, let's do it. And I feel like a lot of first generation, kids, children of immigrants feel that pressure to do their best at all times, because there's been so much put on the line just for them to have the opportunity to, do whatever it is that they would like to do. And so there were so many beautiful things that happened while shooting. We shot like a couple blocks away from where my mom had her first business, her first salon. And I didn't even know until I like fully had my mom arrive, and she was like, hey, this is like right down this way was where I first opened my first shop.
And you didn't even realize it until she got there?
Yeah. And so all those things were so like serendipitous. And if you talk to any of the other cast members, they'll tell you, there are endless stories of full circle moments. And I think that's what you will feel when you watch this film. It's already finished. It's ready to go. So June 18th, you'll be able to enjoy it.
Oh, it's so exciting. And for those who don't know, it's based on Lin-Manuel Miranda's award-winning musical. And Lin-Manuel has called you royalty. How does that make you feel when you think about collabing with Lin-Manuel and that's what he says about you?
Oh man, he's the sweetest. He changed my life. He literally changed my life. It was his birthday the other day, and I literally texted him. I was like, I know you've heard everything under the sun, but you literally changed my life, and I'm sure a bunch of other people's lives as well. But it was incredible working with him. He's such a huge, you would think so much brilliance would not fit in a normal human being's body. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you would think sometimes people that just make incredible things, you never know what you're gonna, encounter when you really meet them and get to spend time with them. And he's as equally, if not more, a beautiful human being and soul as he is brilliant. And it was just awesome getting to see him walk from where he lives in the Heights with his kids down to whatever park we were shooting at, and see him just excited about this baby that he's had, waiting to be a film adaptation for 11 plus years. It was just wonderful.
And now I want to go back to your story too, because like you mentioned, you grew up in the Bronx, and of course that's a close character to you. Do you feel like you still carry characteristics of Nina that you played? And how do you two think that it was, sort of a mutual thing back and forth with you and your character being so close to what you grew up with?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like one of the most awesome people that I got to meet in this process was our writer Chiara Allegria, who she wrote the play version with the musical version, on stage version with Lynn, and then went on to write with Lynn and John, the new version for this film adaptation. She worked really closely with us, and she told me something on our final night of shooting, which was so special for all of us. She was like, I knew, we all felt, but I personally felt that there was always like a crossover of you and Nina's life when we saw you audition. And there are a lot of things that you have in common with her that we knew that you would be able to tap in, like empathy wise, to what she's going through in her story. And for sure, Nina's at a crossroads. She's finding her way. She's, this is the first time she leaves Washington Heights to this place that's not as much welcoming to people that come from where she's coming from, but it's her dream. Her dream is to be mayor, and everybody's counting on her. They think, she's gonna be fine. She's our A student. She's the star. She's a little genius. And for me, that has been like my artistic career. And also, I had never moved out of my home, my family home, until shooting this movie, and lived on my own. So I was going through a lot of the same kind of personal crossroads as discovering myself and finding my own way day to day while we were shooting this film. And it definitely informed a lot of my empathy for her and playing her.
Oh, that is so special. Truly cannot wait to see it. So this June, we can watch it.
Yes, June 18th, you'll be able to see it if, the world is in a better place, which we think it will be, which is why we held off for a full year. You'll be able to see it in theaters and Dance in the Owls. And you can also watch it on HBO Max for the first 30 days comfortably from your home. So we'll be doing all of that. We'll be doing all of it.
Love it. Well, Leslie, we're so excited for you. And I have a quick little game I want to play with you before we go. I want to ask you too about, this past year has been wild, 2020. So I'm curious, as we embark on this new year, what is one thing that you're leaving behind from 2020? And what is something that you want even more of in 2021?
I'm leaving behind analysis paralysis in 2020. That's good, right? That's a good one.
That is so good. I heard this term kind of recently. Like, for those who don't know, can you explain the term?
Analysis paralysis is when you like almost overthink everything so much that it just stops you from doing anything at all. And so that sometimes stops me from doing what, I'm fully capable of doing without if I hadn't just, analyzed so much. So we're going to leave that in 2020. And then
what do you want more of?
I'm taking with me, oh man, I'm taking with me honoring the time I need. That's good.
Beautifully said. I might steal those too, honestly.
Yes.
Use them for myself.
Yeah, I mean, we all could use it. We could all use some time to just honor what we need.
So Leslie, before I let you go, I thought we could do a quick rapid fire game just to get to know you a little bit better. Are you down?
I suck at these. I always suck at these.
Everyone says that, but it always ends up being really fun. Okay, so just fill in the blank. I'll tell you the first part and you just finish it. Sound good?
Okay.
My first concert was?
Britney Spears.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a good one.
That's such a good one. At the AAA, at the American Airlines Arena in Miami. It was so great. And it was a friends and family concert. So it wasn't it was just the floor seats. That was put together by my lovely Titi Chanel, Isabel Perez, who used to do her makeup at the time. She went on tour with her for so many tours. And so she was like, my niece, I gotta bring my niece. She's such a fan. So yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing gift to bring you.
It was so cool.
Okay, my first celeb crush was?
Ooh, my first celeb crush was, I think it was, I know what it was. I was going to say Justin Timberlake, which is still celeb crush forever. But I think it was, this, I don't know if it aged well. I don't know. I'll still ride for him. Aaron Carter, from seeing him in Lizzie McGuire. Yes.
And Lizzie McGuire too? Oh, yes.
Candy Girl. He had me at Candy Girl.
Wow. What a throwback. I love that one. Okay. The first time I felt super proud of myself.
I think the first time I felt super proud of myself was when I first told my mom and my sisters and my cousins that were there at the time what I wanted to be, which was to be an artist. And they were all at first they were like, my mom, she likes to play these games to see if you really mean what you say. She would do this to us when we were kids all the time. She was like, what do you want to be? And she was asking all the kids. And then I said, I want to be an artist. I didn't even say singer or anything else. I just wanted to be an artist. And she was like, you don't know what kind of artist, you don't know how to sing. And I had already been singing at the time. And I was like, yes, I do. Oops, I did it again. And it's a famous
full circle Britney moment.
full circle Britney moment.
My first job was?
My first job was working at my mom's salon, which is kind of our family business. And it was working at what I called Leslie's Lather Lounge. I was a shampoo girl and I would rack up them tips.
The first thing I'm going to do when the pandemic is officially over is?
I've gone home and I've been safe, as safe as I can be about it, but definitely just go home and live it up with my family, hug them and not be afraid to, you know what I'm saying? Just hug on everybody.
I love that. Leslie Grace, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
This was so talking with you. And for everyone watching, make sure you stream Conga Out now and watch In the Heights this summer. Can't wait, Leslie. Thank you so much.
Can't wait. Oh my gosh. This was such a great convo. We could do this all day long. I had such a blast.
Thanks, Leslie. Well, hopefully we will see you very soon.
Yes, in person next.
Thanks so much for watching our interview with Leslie Grace. You can check out Conga out now on iHeartRadio, and don't forget to watch In the Heights out this summer. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.